Hello, welcome back guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Look, we're getting straight into it. Surprise, surprise, I'm at Middleton Lodge. Don't click off the video, you're not on last week's video. I just happened to be starting this week's gigs back at Middleton Lodge. Sorry if it's a bit windy by the way, I'll try and shout nice and loud. Yeah, so back up in the northeast just for today though, and then we're back to all over the country from tomorrow onwards. Super busy week coming up, so it's Wednesday today and I'm gigging tonight, obviously, Thursday, Friday and Saturday, so nice little busy one coming up for you. So I'm hoping you're enjoying these kind of busy vibes. They're all function gigs. I do apologise about this, it's just that time of year where yeah, I've got to make as much money as I can in these times of years to prepare myself for the winter months. So yeah, back at Middleton Lodge today. I think this is my last time here this year, unless anything kind of last minute stuff gets booked in now. But yeah, my god, how many times have we been here? We'll probably do a full Middleton Lodge compilation. Yeah, I'm excited for this one tonight. I'm on with JMO, who I already got on with. He's a great guy, great DJ. It's just me and him, so no percussion tonight, which is a bit of a shame because I do like kind of vibing with the percussion player. Oh well, I'll hang out with you guys. You're my friends, aren't you? I think that's the lamest thing I've ever said. Yeah, I'm not late, but I'm bang on time, so hence why I'm kind of like getting ready and doing this, which is all good. We're in the same place that we were last week, so yeah, I guess let's go and get set up and see what's crack-a-lacking. First set done, back in my happy place, aka the car. Kind of what happens when I'm on gigs on my own, because obviously can't chat to DJ because it's fetting loud in there, man. Yeah, good vibes, nice crowds, very kind of split, and I'm starting a lot earlier than I normally do here. It's only like 8:30, so it's still really nice outside, so of course everyone just wants to be outside, which is completely fair. But yeah, first set down, finish at 11 tonight, which is delightful. I actually just wanted to have a little chat with you guys about something. And it's a little bit of a rant. Not too much of a rant, just a little something, but it's kind of like ticked me off. Let's just say that. It's fudging ticked me off. So basically, I don't know if I've actually mentioned yet, I'm going on tour with CJ Pandit at the end of October. I'm super excited for it. Like I've said many times, I love CJ. I love that band. I love being involved in it. And we're super excited for this tour. It's like a big kind of celebration that we've like released the first single. There might even be another single out by then. I'm not actually too sure what his release schedule is. The music's meant to be played live. Like the music that CJ writes was created in a room with musicians, and it was written with the idea that like it's going to be played to bigger and bigger crowds over the years. That's the hope, that's like the dream, I guess. But that was why it was created. So yeah, we booked in a tour with a promotion company, and we're doing a co-headline with an artist called Two Blinks I Love You, who's wicked. And then just funny enough, and a very small world, small circle thing, I used to play for an artist called Jay Weston, who was signed to a label called Heist or Hit. And on that label was an artist called Pizza Girl. And Pizza Girl is now Two Blinks I Love You. And one of the first ever original gigs that I did down in London was with Jay Weston supporting Pizza Girl at the Lexington. So yeah, really cool to be now like on tour with him. I think that'll be sick. But all that being said, we got some pretty bad news on Monday. Well, not bad news, just disappointing news, I think. This is why I'm not ranting, I'm just kind of like, meh. On Monday, we found out that the promotion company has decided to pull the Leeds show and the Bristol show because of lack of ticket sales. Now, the date today is currently the 4th of August, and we go on tour on the 27th of October, and we found out that they were pulling the dates, Bristol and Leeds, on Monday, so the 1st of August, or the 2nd of August even, sorry. I think it's bonkers. CJ's a small artist. I don't know about you guys. I ain't buying tickets for a show 3 months in advance for any venue that's less than a stadium. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're like Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift selling out stadiums in seconds, who's buying tickets 3 months in advance for like 500 to 1,000 cap, well, I say to 1,000, 500 to 700 cap venues? That's what the tour was kind of planned around. Pulling dates already is mental. And on top of that, he just released the single, I Don't Want to Lose You, on the Friday. So, like, that single had just been put out into the world, and then they said, your tour's not selling enough tickets, so we're going to pull these things. Now, I'll give benefit of the doubt here. Promotion companies kind of run off projections, so they will look at how many tickets have sold now and start panicking that they're not going to make any money back on that gig when it comes round to it, because they have to pay us. They're obviously paying to hire out the venue, and everything that they get back through is through ticket sales, unless they can somehow pick up a sponsorship. But at this kind of low level, that's never going to happen. I kind of get why. Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't get why. It's in 3 months, especially something like the Leeds show. We played Book Club back in January, February, I think, and that pretty much sold out. But I think a lot of people bought tickets on the day because that's just what people do. Because a lot of times, people now don't know what they're getting up to on that week. So, yeah, naturally, people aren't going to buy a ticket 3 months in advance of things, especially when the tickets are cheap. I've also noticed this as well. If a ticket for a concert was like 40 quid, chances are you probably would buy that a bit earlier on, because it's like, 40 quid, do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go. I'm going to get it booked in. It's going to be something to look forward to, and we can make a night of it. It's rare that someone will pay 40 quid for a ticket the week of and just randomly go, there's 40 quid on that, unless it's like they missed the date and they didn't know that gig was happening. But if a ticket is like maybe 10 to 15, let's put it in that bracket, I can completely understand why people would buy that day of, because it's just a tenner. It's just 15 quid a week of at least. So that's a slight grievance, slightly kind of bummed out by that. But a silver lining is we're still obviously doing the tour. We are now going to self-promote a show in Leeds, a smaller venue. It will sell out. It'll be amazing. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Bristol isn't happening, which is a big shame, because I've got friends that live in Bristol that wanted to come, but they wouldn't have bought a ticket until probably day of either. So that's that. But all we can do now is hope that the single keeps doing well. It's been playlisted on a bunch of streaming stuff, which is amazing. And so, yeah, if you are like a fan of what I do on this channel and you want to kind of like support me in any kind of way, it really would be amazing to like follow these artists that I play for. Only, of course, if you like them. If it's not your kind of cup of tea, then don't worry about it. Yeah, if you like are interested in, then come to the shows, check out the music, like all the posts on social media. I wish the industry didn't work like this, but it just does, and that's just something we have to work with. Social media on music has a lot of positives. Honestly, I do truly believe that, but it also comes with like a lot of negatives as well, as of course with everything does. And as landscapes kind of change, it's very natural that this happens. That's all I'm going to say on that. Sorry for like a kind of big rant. All that being said, that's that. Back to this week. Let's get back into Middleton Lodge and rock the house down. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so fat. Why do I do this to myself? I mean, you saw it, guys. How was I meant to resist? Oh my god. Oh, so cakey. Well then, that was that. Second set down. Brownie destroyed. God, did you see that dessert table? What? Why are they doing this to me? I'll go on holiday in a month, less than a month now. And I'm trying to be really, really good. I want to try and skim off a few kilogram before I go, because I've been eating so bad recently since I got back off, well, since my holiday with Ella. I didn't come out of holiday mode in terms of eating. And then, yeah, and then I was ill. And then this past week, I've really tried to be better. And then I come here and it's like they've gone into my mind and picked my favourite puddings. Oh, it's so annoying. I can't walk away. It's like heroin. I've never done heroin, but I imagine that's what it's like. You just, every single fibre in you's like, nah, man, don't do it. And then, yeah, Next thing, I'm just in my car with a Biscoff brownie. Oh, so good. Say if you just randomly developed an allergy, which one would you be most upset about? If I became lactose intolerant and couldn't have like cheese and chocolate anymore, I'd struggle to find like a reason to be alive. I'm generally not even exaggerating. I fucking love cheese and chocolate so much. So that would definitely be a tough one. Anyway, let's go and do set number 3. Uh-oh. Kinder Blondie. Come on. I don't even care. I don't even care. Oh, good. Right. No more sweet treats. No more. Got one more set to go, guys. And then let's wrap up today. So, without further ado, let's rock this joint. And just like that, guys, gig 1 of the week is down. I promise I didn't pick up any more desserts. There was this like Biscoff cheesecake that looked so good, but I promise I didn't. I would be honest with you, I didn't, I promise. No, honestly, I didn't. Should I go back and get it though? Nah. Yeah, a nice easy start into the week. I hope that little kid that jumped up next to me and started like playing the glow tube like a saxophone, I hope he's inspired to learn it for real. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, maybe one day in the future I'll be sat and I'll be, I don't know, smoking cigs and I'll be like, ugh, and I'll hear Jubel in the distance. And maybe it'll be him playing it and I'll go, that's my boy. I don't know. God, it's only first gig of the week and I'm already this delirious. It's going to be a long one, so strap in and enjoy the ride. I will see you tomorrow. Hello, happy Thursday, guys. I'm just at a services. I'm on my way to gig number 2 of the week. Before we get into a little service station review, had a bit of a disaster last night. I kind of signed off yesterday, all happy as Larry, feeling good. Drive home took forever because there was so many roads closed and my sat-nav couldn't catch up to what roads were closed and what roads weren't. So I think I literally had to go through someone's like private farm to eventually manage to get round to a road that was open. So that took a lot longer than expected. And then when I got back, my camera was just next to me and I was sure I'd put my camera case in the boot. And then as soon as I opened the boot and the camera case wasn't there, it just came back to me that I'd put it on top of my car. So I drove off with my camera case on top of the car, and that had inside it a mic, a charging cable, a charging handle, and a lens as well. Oh, so I rang the DJ. Bless, JMO had a look around for me but couldn't see anything because it was pitch black. I went back there this morning, nothing. So absolutely gutted by that. That's twice now I've put stuff in my car and lost it. Sunglasses and now a camera case. One silver lining, I guess, is that I still have my camera and the tripod, which is like all I ever kind of really use. One, just a big loss of money because I've now lost that stuff. And if I ever kind of need them things, like I'd have to buy them again. It's just so frustrating. And I probably like don't really need to buy them, but they were just good to have. So yeah, that proper bummed me out for today. So bad start to the week. But like I said, main thing is that we still got the camera, so we're all good. I'm on my way to Banbury now, I think. I actually can't even remember. But yeah, I've got an hour left on my journey and I've just pulled into Donington Services. And this is a weird services. It's a motor one and I'm just going to flip it round to show you. So that's the services there, right? So we've got a travel lodge attached to it. Now, when you go inside of this place, the travel lodge looks out onto the dining area, which I just find really weird. So yeah, aesthetic vibe of this place is not good. It's got some benches and stuff outside, but it's pretty naff. I really don't like the services. I don't know why. Food options are a bit meh and the toilets were fine. So yeah, Donington Services is going to get a 6 out of 10. Maybe it's because I'm in a bad mood, but yeah, I don't like this one. Also, it's not at the side of the road. It's like you have to like come off and go around roundabouts, then down a little side road, and it's a bit of a nightmare to get to. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for Donington Services. I'm not a fan at all. I've got my dinner. We're clearing losing this camera stuff out of my head. Trying best to anyway. And then we're going to crack on with the gig. So I will see you guys at the venue. Right guys, I've just pulled up to the venue now. As I was driving in, I was like, I really recognise this place. This is so weird. I played here 4 years ago to the day. Like 6th of August, 4 years ago, I was at this venue on a band gig, and now I'm back 4 years later. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a bit of a weird one. I do remember it's a nice venue, but this is the only clip I got from that gig, so check this out. Tonight's dinner, cheese toasty. Yep. Out of 10?
Minus.
Minus, great. So yeah, let's go and get set up and see how it compares to last time. See you in there. Oh, in the words of George Ezra, I could get used to this. Not too shabby, eh? And for some reason there's like no one around, which is nice. But I say that, there's a couple of people around, but they're all over on that side because the sun's over that side, but this is much chiller. Yeah, it's cute actually. Look, it looks like they get married over there in that little spot here, and then you'll see the venue later on when we start performing. It's pretty cool. It's a nice one. Yeah, I can't believe I played here 4 years ago. It's like that 2022 is when I started doing functions, so that would have been maybe one of my first ever function gigs was here. Well, not my first ever, but like when I really started like getting into it, you know, like doing like one at least every week. So it's mad. 4 years to the day, which just makes it so much weirder. Yeah. Another thing I remember from that gig was we'd been playing together as a 5-piece. It was Kudos, who you've seen before on the channel, but it was a 5-piece that were together all the time. Ali on drums, Carl on guitar, Sam Quintana on bass, and then Louis on vocals. And I think you've met all of them guys, maybe apart from Sam, separately on the channel, but there was like one summer where we were just gigging together constantly. And then yeah, when we played here, we just like hadn't gone delusional, but we were just like trying to make it entertaining for ourselves. And we were playing September, and we were just, everyone was just shredding over the top. I think it was either Louis or Vanessa on vocals, but whoever was singing was like, "Whoa!" And then I was just like, Carl was just going for it. Sam was doing these like re-harmonizations. Yeah, we were playing here and we were like shredding, and it was just getting absolutely mental. And the ending of that tune goes on forever, so it was just going crazy. And at one point there was a woman like trying to dance. She was kind of like giving it a bit of this, and then she just stopped and she just started going, cutting shapes to all the improv that was going on. Oh, sorry, that was a terrible story. At the time it was really funny, but that was 4 years ago, so give me a break. But yeah, here we are back again, so feeling very reflective at this moment in time. I had a very different life 4 years ago, so yeah, it's funny being back here just in the circumstances, still playing Freed from Desire. Just kidding, on with the first set. Nice vibes. 2 more sets to go. Having a good time so far. Just gonna chill out for a bit and then jump back on for the third set. Let's go. And then we have it, guys, gig 2 out of however many I've got this week. Yeah, fun one, lovely crowd, very up for it. Bride came up to us at the end and was very complimentive. Oh my God, my head's bad. I think it's the driving. The driving's really taken out of me this week. But tomorrow we're in Manchester. Yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Hello, party people. In the words of Rebecca Black, it's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Just on my way to Friday's gig. It's a corporate do tonight, no idea what for, but I know they've booked a shitload of entertainment, so this is gonna be interesting. It's in Manchester City Centre. I'm walking down a stairwell, so it's boomy. But yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you guys when I get to the venue.
I think it's singing again. She had those like a drop. Guys like what? All night long. Let me hear you sing. Let me see. Let go. Sing, baby. Hey, let go, don't. I like it when it really go. Like it when it really go. Let go, don't.
And there we have it, guys. Friday, over and out. Ooh, I look pasty pale in this lighting, like a sick Victorian child, don't I? Ooh. Don't worry, I go on holiday soon. I top up my very light tan that I never get. It just makes my hair go ginger. But that was a fun one. That was interesting characters there. And if you're thinking to yourself, Stu, just at the end there, that looked like James Haskell, former England rugby player and I'm a Celebrity 9th place contestant, you'd be correct. It was him. Turns out he DJs now, and they'd hired him to do a set for like an hour to like finish out the night. So yeah, if you'd have told me at the start of the year that celebrities I'd meet this year would be Eddie the Eagle and James Haskell DJing, I'd have probably said, yeah, fair enough, actually. It seems like the type of people that go to these events. But yeah, a fun one. Good with JMO and Corin. Yeah, fucking characters, man. God, the guy with the bloody glow sticks. Like, you're not funny. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's not funny. We're getting paid to be nice to you as well, so I can't just tell you to fuck off. Sorry, it's a bit harsh. He's just having a good time, isn't he? But just a little bit of a nuisance. But yeah, back home now. Nice little 20-minute drive. Feels so good to say that, 20-minute drive. And then yeah, we go again tomorrow. Last 2 gigs of the week tomorrow, but we'll chat about them then. So see you tomorrow. Hello guys, it's Saturday. It's our last day of gigging today. We've got 2. We've got neighbourhood Leeds, 3 till 5, and then we've got a wedding in like Richmond, kind of North Yorkshire. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'm pretty tired. Didn't have a great sleep last night when I got in, but tomorrow we rest just as God intended on Sunday. So that is delightful. Obviously I'll need to edit this video, but let's not think about that right now. Let's just get today done. So yeah, plan is get to Leeds, do neighbourhood, grab some dinner, eat it some way on the way to the next gig because I will have a little bit of time. And then yeah, we finish up in Richmond tonight for a wedding, and then it's a bit of a killer drive home. Probably won't get home but until about 2:30. Like I said, tomorrow we can just chill out, so that's nice. So yeah, let's get cracking, and I will see you guys at neighbourhood. Okay, here we go. Last gig of the week. Let's do this thing. I'm currently just parked up in a field. I'll show you. Here we go. I can hear music in the distance, so we will head there, and hopefully that will be the right location. Yeah, had a nice chill afternoon, got a burrito at a service station car park, you know. It's a really luxurious life, this. But no, yeah, it should be a good vibe. I can hear, is that 5 pumping in the distance? Yeah, last gig. I'm buzzing. I can't wait to get home and just chill out. It's been quite the ride this week. My poor car, I've just been absolutely battering it about. I feel so sorry for it. Oh, I see a marquee wedding. I haven't done a sax DJ gig in a marquee in quite some time. But yeah, nice little location this. Right next to Scotch Corner in the northeast. So yeah, I will catch you guys inside. Tough one to finish on, guys. Tricky gig tonight. But we will talk more about that tomorrow. I don't want to be too negative because sometimes gigs happen like that. But yeah, I'll chat more about it tomorrow. I just want to get home right now and I've got a long drive ahead. So speak tomorrow. Bam! Hello guys, it is the next day. I've snapped out of it. I was feeling a little bit negative last night after that gig. It was just a bit of a tough gig, and just what I mean by that is the crowd didn't really want me there. Does that make sense? They just really wanted cheesy sing-along hits, which is fine. But obviously I still had to try and do my job there and perform. But yeah, just a lot of older people in the crowd. Was right on that dance floor, and it was people bumping into me constantly, just walking into me and stuff. It's fine. I just wasn't in the right headspace for it, and it was a tough one to get through. I'm going to do a separate video kind of talking about mindset, and I guess you'd call it mental health on gigs, and how kind of this type of work affects me, because I love my job. However, my goal is to be more of a session musician. I want to be on stages playing with original artists. And although it is great to play at weddings and play corporate events, I do find it tricky to be the, hey, look at me on the saxophone type of player. It's not in my nature at all. And obviously it's pretty much my main moneymaker at the moment is that type of work, the sax DJ stuff, which is great because it means that I'm busy all the time playing saxophone, which is what I've always wanted to do. And I understand that when I get hired for these jobs, they're expecting me to be a performer. They're not just expecting me to stand there away in the distance playing saxophone. They want me to be going for it and all that kind of stuff. But we'll chat more about that in a separate video sometime in the future. But for now, what I want to do, guys, is I'm going to start a new segment. We're going to get rid of song to check out and artist to check out, and we're just going to do track of the week, because I just feel it's a bit more grabbing and it gives you one thing to do. So if you've got your list of stuff to do, just at the bottom, write this song down, go and check it out, and you never know, you might find your new favourite artist. You might absolutely hate it and say, I'm never listening to a recommendation from this guy again, which is completely fair enough. But it is a good one this week, guys. This is a track called Heavy by an artist called Jordan Higo. Now, I know Jordan pretty well. We used to work together quite a lot when he lived back up in the north. Did a lot of function stuff together. He's an amazing vocalist. He's got a bunch of great music out already, but he's just released this new track a couple of weeks ago called Heavy, and he's working with a guitarist and producer called Connor, who you've actually met on the channel. I did the Sky Garden band gig, Kudos thing with him. He was the guitarist on that gig. This track Heavy, it's great. It's very Prince-like. It's got elements of McGee in there, but Jordan's vocal just carries through it. It sounds so lush. It's buttery. It's rich. It's a great track. I really recommend going to check it out. And with that, guys, we finally draw this week to a close. It's been a long one, so if you've stuck it out to the end, thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, or if you just haven't subscribed, please do. It would mean a lot. Leave a like as well. That would be wicked. And with all that being said, guys, I will see you next week.